It's time for another weekend foodie fun.
Indian edition!
Oh, we're talking big old chunks of super succulent, super delicious pieces of chicken.
In a sauce that is exploding with flavor.
This is the ultimate comfort food that just sticks to your ribs and just makes you feel so good.
One bite is like a culinary extravaganza.
Yay! We're cooking Indian food.
Yes, I love it.
I love it so much. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My spicy Loon.
Totally. Today I'm spicy.
You're always spicy. Who are we kidding? But you know what? This dish isn't like overly spicy. It's just got these incredible classic Indian spices
It's
that are just
amazing.
so warm and
So good.
It actually, we'll talk about the origins of it in just a moment. But
Yeah.
let's get to cooking, shall
Yeah.
we? You need to make some paste.
I need to make a paste that's going to go on that chicken over there.
Yeah,
All right.
and in the sauce.
So we have got a tablespoon of turmeric. Did I say that correctly?
You did.
Turmeric. It's like you're hurt. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of garam masala.
Garam masala.
These are
is
such
traditional
classic.
Indian. All of these things
Yum.
you can find now everywhere. Indian food
love
is
it.
so popular.
And then we have that's a jalapeno, 1 jalapeno chopped
jalapeno.
up, de-seeded and chopped. De-seeded and chopped.
De-seeded and chopped.
And then we have ginger.
I know. Oh, ginger.
This is a 1/4 cup of chopped ginger. Oh, it smells
That may seem like a lot of ginger, and it is, but it's the perfect blend of the flavors.
A 1/2 cup of Watusi, water.
He's feeling silly today.
Yeah.
We're giddy.
Giddy. And then I have 6 cloves of garlic.
How many?
6 that I pressed, and I pressed all by myself.
You were really,
Yes.
it was depressing how pressed you were.
All right, so now that makes up our paste. I'm gonna
It's kind
get
of
this thing going.
loose paste.
Yeah.
If
All
there
right,
is such a
okay.
thing.
Puree.
Here we go. Wesley's
Okay.
got a power tool.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look at that color.
And the smell is already just.
Is that
it's
good?
just- that's
Keep
great. That's
going?
gorgeous color.
All right, all right.
No, I think you're good. Maybe
Okay.
give it another pulse.
Hold on, one more
Okay,
pulse.
if it's a little chunky, that's okay.
Wow.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay. And now we're gonna put this with Chris's chicken, right?
Well-
why did I do that?
No one's been able to figure it out.
No one.
We've all been talking about it. Like, the jury's
Why
out.
did he do that?
Why would he?
So let me just do this, because you're not gonna use all of
No,
this.
I'm not.
All
We're going
right.
to use this. We're going to use some of it now.
There. Ooh.
I hope everyone can see that.
Wow. Here, show them right there.
Isn't that?
Look at
That's
that.
just like, it's
Woo-wee.
like, oh my gosh, the
Yeah.
flavor. Oh, I know. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. It's
so
crazy.
you're going to
Crazy,
continue.
crazy,
I'm going to
crazy.
go ahead. So I have got 2 pounds of just good old boneless, skinless chicken breasts here that I've cut. I keep them nice and chunky. You can chop them to whatever you like, but every time we get Indian food, it's always like, wow, that's a big piece of chicken.
I don't mind.
I
like
love
a big chunk of chicken.
I do too. And so I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this amazing, it's sort of like a sauce dash paste
Yeah.
that Wesley put together. And then another classic ingredient, we've just got some good old whole milk yogurt. And this is going to make an amazing marinade. And then I'm going to put, I'm going to do a teaspoon of kosher salt. And
All right.
I am going to really be, I'm going to go
Are
clean
you
my
going to
hands.
do that now, or do you want to wait till I start straining?
I'll just go ahead and
All
strain.
right.
I'll be
So
very-
I've got a whole can, 28-ounce can of San Marzano whole tomatoes, and I'm just going to drop those in. Oh, we're getting messy. And I didn't even have to clean this out, which I love.
Yeah, no, I know.
Who likes cleaning anything?
Well, I don't think,
Well, I don't usually do.
I can vouch for that.
Hold on, Chris,
Oh,
I'm
this
sorry.
smell. I just love
It's
this.
taking me a little while.
It's okay.
I didn't realize
should have
how
put it into
messy
it.
I was going to get.
Well, I could have
Wow.
helped you.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. You know, and if it goes all over the place, it would not be the first time.
No, not for me.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Wow. You were, okay.
Well, got that towel dirty. Sorry, y'all.
It's fun
I'm
cooking with
sorry.
food.
I'm
You're
sorry.
good. It doesn't-
All right.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Now.
I'm going to blend this up, puree it.
This is so fantastic. Okay.
All right.
That's good.
Fabulous. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to bring over my colander, and I'm going to strain it.
It's a real strain, I'll tell you. So this dish, we've been eating it for years, and I've been making it for years because we just love it so much. But it's
That would have
actually
been really horrible.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really throwing some curveballs at him. But anyway, it actually, from what I understand, it didn't originate in India. It actually originated in Great Britain, and I think it was Indian immigrants that were living there at the time,
cooks,
using commonly used Indian ingredients, but it's really not from India. It's considered an Indian dish, and it's very popular in the West. I don't know, there's some of our Indian friends out there, if we were to go to India, which one day we hope to, is this a common dish? I have a feeling it's not.
I think it's more Western now.
Okay, keep on going.
You gave me the smallest bowl in the house.
Oh boy. All right, well, he's gonna finish doing that. Yeah. I'm gonna you can let this marinate for at least an hour, but you could do it overnight. That'd be fabulous. And this is just one of those meals that is so much fun on that's why we call it weekend foodie fun weekend, because do it on a Sunday afternoon.
Just let
it go, and then when you eat it for dinner, you're just going to be so happy.
Love it.
All right.
I'll finish this eventually.
We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, now it's time to cook the chicken.
Let me get the chicken.
Get that out of the fridge. We're going to do this kind of an unusual way of cooking. I love cooking it this way. We're going to broil it. And, look at that.
I got the chicken.
He's got the chicken, baby.
Look at that chicken.
I got the time. You got the chicken.
All right, I'm going to put this over here.
Okay, so I got a pair of tongs for you. So we can
yay.
Yeah, so we can do this together. So have you ever cooked your chicken under the broiler? It's what it does is it cooks it perfectly. So I'm going to show you in just a minute
look at that,
the way that we do it, how close to the element you want to get it. But what it does is I find it cooks it through just the way you need it to cook it through, but it leaves it really nice and tender, but it also gives it, when we stick it right underneath the broiler on high, right for the last couple minutes, it gives a nice little char. And you don't need to flip it, and it doesn't take long at all. It's gonna go, so let me show this right here.
Oh yes, here, let me back up.
I've got my broiler, you've got your different layers or levels that you can put it on. Right now it's about 6 inches from the top of the broiler.
Put your hand there, show them.
Right
there. You go.
And so we're going to let this go for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to raise it right underneath the broiler and let it go for about 2 more minutes, and let it get nice and charred. And that's like a total of...
Sorry, this chicken is so good.
10 minutes, all right, guys. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
That is gorgeous.
All right, we're going to talk about that in just a minute. I'm going to get this.
Excuse me.
Shut up. No, would never say that to you. So anyway, we've got, at least not in public. So we've got 6 tablespoons of butter that I'm going to get melting here, so we can talk to you.
That is a lot of butter.
Well,
it's not too friendly on the hips, I'd say.
Well, that's why we're going to do it on a Sunday, because we have all week to work it out. So anyway, this is melting away. So let's talk about these.
Look at this gorgeous chicken.
It's just it's so yellow.
And I love how
it got that nice charge.
Yeah.
So we did it on. I did it around 4 inches. About 6 inches below the element for about 6 minutes. You're going to see it. It's going to start to get a kind of brown on top, and then just to finish it off, and it cooks it beautifully. To finish it off, I took it out of the oven, and then I put the rack up right underneath that broiler. I put it back under there, and it went for about a minute, and it just further charred it a little bit and just finished it off.
So good.
Now
you could eat this chicken just like this.
I know, I know, and you have
the flavors.
So now we're getting really, flavor is going to start to just go all over the place. We've got a teaspoon of whole coriander seeds and a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and we're just going to toast these babies in this butter, and the butter is going to get kind of like a nice brown color. It's just going to be heavenly, and I'm going to let this go for about 4 minutes. Oh,
yay,
delicious.
That looks wonderful.
I know. Now we're going to do some amazing, we're going to put some onions in here, and we are now going to put, this is a tablespoon of smoked paprika.
Look at that color.
I know, the color is just amazing. So this is going to go for about, we're going to let this go for about another 5 minutes. Okay,
wow, look at that color.
Just amazing.
And the smell is just unbelievable.
Wait. Now we're going to add the rest of this paste, and this is when the smell is just going to go through the roof. It's smell that. I mean, besides being unbelievably delicious, it's also just so beautiful. I love the Indian culture so much. When we lived in New Jersey, we lived in a
condo community.
Condo community that had many Indian families there.
And they were so sweet. The Indian people are just as sweet as all get out. Yes. And their food.
What I love about them, food is such an important part of their culture, and a family is such a huge deal. It's just so when they were so kind.
Oh, they were so nice. So our downstairs and a few other families below were were Indian, the Patels, which were they were so wonderful. And every once in a while, the women would go outside, out in the back. We had a balcony overlooking their area in the back, and they would. There goes a dog.
Oh, there goes Flo. She smells.
And they would put on like plastic tablecloths, just miles. I felt like miles of papadum, which is like a crispy, I guess a tortilla to us.
Look like tortillas.
But they would just sit there and they dry, and it was so amazing. One time I was watering our plants because we had flower boxes.
We were getting
like,
ready
no,
to water.
Stop,
yeah.
stop.
They were like, all right. At least it wasn't Flo. Relieving herself. I know, just amazing. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, this is going to go. Wow. This is just going to continue to deepen in flavor, and it's going to go for. We've been going while you were just talking, so we've only got about probably another 2 minutes, and then we're just going to keep building layers and layers of flavor.
Amazing.
Okay.
Wow.
Now we're going to add in these strained tomatoes.
Unbelievable. When's this lovely chicken go in?
It goes in right at the end.
Because I'm going to eat it.
I know, don't resist the temptation. I know. It's going to go right in at the very end. But we're not done yet. We've still got more things to add to this.
Wow.
Okay, so this has been going. I just let this go for about 2 minutes. Now we're going to add even more deliciousness. We've got a cup of heavy cream that we're adding in here.
Yeah.
And just to thin it a little bit, I've got another cup of water.
Wow. Look at that.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just love this so much.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Salivating. I know. Now it's really starting to look. Wesley and I, we lived in the city. We would walk across town.
Oh, when we were working.
Yeah, when we were
Midtown?
in Manhattan, there was a place called Minar, and I think it's closed now.
I know.
But it was. Oh my God!
We'd like have an hour for lunch, and it would be basically 45 minutes a walk away.
I know.
And
I know.
we would sprint.
And we would run over there because it was just so good. And then we
get this tikka masala.
Tikka masala, which is it wasn't tikka. Oh yeah, chicken masala. Chicken makhani.
Yeah, makhani.
We would get chicken makhani.
Yes.
Which is very similar to this, and it's this same color, just that beautiful hue that is just so delicious. So this is going to go for about another 6 minutes. It just kind of goes in layers here. You know, you're like, are we ever going to be done? We're getting really close. This is just going to thicken up just a little bit. Then we add the final touches, and it's finally time to eat.
Love it.
Oh, I tell you, I am just in heaven.
Look at that.
I know, it's so beautiful. Okay, the smell. Oh. Okay, so now we're going to add a little more garam masala just because, why not? I think it's the key ingredient. And now this can use a decent amount of salt. So I do 1.5 teaspoons of that. And now it's time to add in the chicken.
Yes.
You want to do the honors?
Yay.
Let me kind of get this good mix.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
do that real quick.
Do that
Mix
real
it
quick.
up. Mix that up, would you?
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Bring on the
Look at
chicken.
that.
Don't burn
These
yourself.
colors. This reminds me of like the beautiful. Oh, the saris. That when they dress when the neighbors would dress up. Just amazing. I'm like, I wish I had one.
I thought you did. You came out in it, and I said, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, that's bad. Sorry. Sorry. So, all right, we are just going to let this heat through. It's ready to go. So we're going to
let that chicken heat
We've
up
got
a
some
little more.
basmati rice that we've prepared that we're going to serve this with, and then we are going to have the meal of a lifetime. Oh, and here you go.
Amazing.
So it's a perfect meal. So we've got a little basmati rice.
Yes.
We picked up some naan,
Yeah,
a delicious
naan.
kind of
I
bread.
love
I do
naan.
too. It's so
Yes.
good.
All right,
Whenever we go to the place in New York City,
Yes.
we'd order naan, and they would scream naan in the back. To the back.
Yes, totally.
Okay.
All right, come on over here.
I'm going to try not to make a mess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That sauce that goes into that rice.
Yay!
I mean, it's just
Unbelievable.
I'm going to give you a good old helping.
Yeah, because
I mean,
I can't. It's like
it's addictive.
Yeah,
and you definitely want. You want to
Stop.
keep this nearby because you're going to want. Oh, let me give you a little bit of this.
Oh, please.
And then garnish it with just a little fresh cilantro.
Just a little. Just
That's
a little.
so wonderful.
And give me a little naan, please.
I will.
Thank you.
I'm
just gonna fold up my naan and just put it right here. I'm gonna break it into a couple pieces. Oh, it's so good.
It really is.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that. There you go.
I'm beside myself. I'm being transported back to our days in New York City.
I'm just trying to let. Oh, I can't even. All right, I'm gonna mix up.
Yeah, I love mixing in the old basmati.
There we go. I've got my naan for dipping later.
We do. We have a recipe for making perfectly steamed basmati rice that you're going to want to definitely make.
All right.
Are we going in? Are we doing this? This is a Sunday foodie fest like none other.
Hey, look at that, y'all. Look at that. Okay.
I gotta get plenty of that sauce in there. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You guys. Okay. If I don't know how to describe it, it's just so heavenly.
I can't.
And those of you who have not had this before or made it, you may be thinking, well, that seems like a lot of spices. Is it really spicy? What is it? It's not. I always kind of speak for you.
It's warm.
It's warming. It just sticks to your bones, to your ribs, to your ears.
This is 10,000% ludicrous.
Yes!
I can't talk.
I'd noticed that.
It's so
I
good,
know,
y'all.
it's so good. I thought it might even be more than 10,000.
Oh, wow.
This is so good.
Ah.
Make this
Yeah.
anytime you want.
Make it.
It heats beautifully. The next day it's even better.
Oh.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Your family's gonna love you for it, and
Yes.
we love you.
Make it.
And it's so much fun to say. Tikka Masala.
Tikka Masala.
Bye, everybody.